Welcome to episode 164 of Watch and Complain.
When's 169?
We're coming up to it in the new year.
Oh, I'll be coming when there's 69.
I'll be coming in the new year. It's pretty much a guarantee.
She'll be coming round the mountain.
When she comes.
Yeah.
Do you think that was about something?
I feel like it was. I feel like there's a lot, especially a lot of 70s stuff too.
Yeah.
That
you could get away with it.
Also,
now
they were saying other shit.
Humps
like
and my WAC.
And my WAP pussy.
Yeah. It's not no, it's WAP. It's not WAP pussy.
I don't fucking
know.
know.
Redundant. That's like ATM machine.
Know anything.
That's true.
But like play that funky music, white boy. I'm certain that he said play that fucking music, white boy, at least one time, just to see if he can get away with it. I love that song. It's a great song, but I guarantee that they said that at least once to see if they can get away with it.
Today on the show, we are talking about Avatar, Way of the Water.
Yeah. The Way of Water, not Way of the fucking Water. Did you pay attention to the fucking film?
Because we're doing Avatar and they're blue, I got you.
You're going to blow me?
G Fuel. The Sonic edition.
My kids are going to
because they're blue.
My kids are going to want to keep this.
But it's actually peach rings flavor.
Oh, come on. I don't like peach.
Well, you will for this episode.
God, this is terrible.
You might love it. It's
now,
0 sugar.
We got, so I got Phil a Christmas present.
But that'll come in the next video because that'll be our Christmas video.
So I'm not going to.
Not yet, not quite.
But you've already read
Almost
this.
there.
So we should point out that it's hard to read. You probably can't read on there. It says, Merry Christmas, less fatso. And I asked my poor wife, because she's the one that did all the calligraphy writing. I said, put on Merry Christmas fatso. And she goes, no, but he's been losing a lot of weight. I'm like, all right, Merry Christmas
you filthy
was
animal.
fatso. And then me and Leslie are like, previously fatso, was fatso.
I'm
and then
glad
we're like,
this
less
was
fatso.
A discussion.
It was a family discussion.
Family discussion on how to tell Phil he's less of a fatso.
But we did it in a way that is caring and people love.
Fatless. No, there's still fat there.
Less fatso.
Yeah.
Also, I said it could come off as French. It'd be calling you the fatso because it's le fatso or less fatso.
Lay fat.
Lay fat.
Lay fatso.
All right. So am I drinking this or do you have one too?
I have my own.
Is yours the same as mine? Peach?
I can't have energy drinks, so I have a natural. See, this is different. Arizona watermelon. You've seen the watermelon ones.
No.
Okay, well they have typical watermelon Arizona watermelon drinks.
They're watermelon.
But this one says natural
aren't.
energy on it, which I don't know if I'm going to die.
You know, the real question is if Sonic is a hedgehog and he came from outer space, like why would he be a hedgehog? You know what I mean? Like, because a hedgehog is specific to Earth.
Why have him come from outer space when you could just say he came from a different world? Like
a different Earth?
Yeah.
It's true.
An Earth where it's more cartoony and animals talk. You can get away with that.
I don't like the taste of this already. Yeah. It could be more carbonated.
Is it not very carbonated?
No.
I'll open my second drink.
Wow. So if you've been with us so far, it's been about 5 minutes of us drinking and talking about Christmas carols.
I don't know if I'm just getting drink. You know how you drink something and you drink another thing and it gets tainted?
That's what happens when somebody pees on me.
I'll keep you updated.
With pee.
So, this is going to be just as long as the movie. How long,
awesome.
How long is that movie?
3 hours and 12 minutes.
Jesus.
Unnecessarily long.
How did you see it?
Oh, we saw it in 3D.
Okay, so
because I wanted to,
IMAX?
because I know no, just regular 3D.
Do you know if you got high frame
No,
rate?
we did not get the high frame rate.
Okay, so I didn't either.
Yeah, I think that I know I believe because he started working on Avatar at the same time that that Peter Jackson was doing the Hobbit trilogy, and they tried that terrible frame rate with that, and it looks terrible. The movies look awful with that higher frame rate. So I wonder if
I'm hearing it looks good here, and it's only specific
I'm sure it does.
specific times in the movie, not the whole movie.
Oh, is it really? Okay. I didn't notice it happen ever. If it did, it happened without me noticing. But I remember watching it in the Hobbit, and I fucking hated it. It was so off-putting watching it in the Hobbit.
I also heard the 3D is really, really well done.
It looked good, and it wasn't like like when they hold a sword at you and the sword's going right out. Like there's
Yeah.
lots of spear stuff and stuff like that. But no, the 3D was really well done. So all right, let's just get right into it with this fucking movie. First, I'm gonna have some peach, some Sonic peach. I went and saw this movie
Amazing.
with my 13-year-old son, who stayed awake for the entire thing, so that was impressive.
My son did not.
Thankfully, there were not a lot of people in our theater because we went at 11 a.m.
Oh, on Sunday, right?
No, on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
And what was great was there was a father with a lower functioning autistic son higher up behind us. And my son is high functioning autistic, so I can easily recognize another autistic, like a parent dealing with an autistic kid. And what was great was this father, as a parent of a kid that is not going to be able to sit through an entire movie, you come prepared.
Yeah.
So this dad came prepared. He had the tablet, he had the headphones, he had like a iPod, like some sort of device for the kid to listen to. This dad was fucking prepared. And that's one thing that I will say as a parent who has a kid that has special needs, when you go places, you got to be, and I think it was me who brought this up to you. I was like, do you need headphones? And you were like, oh shit, never even thought about headphones. I'm like, gotta have your fucking headphones, dude. You gotta have
My
them.
son uses them constantly.
Yep. And it's just, you got it.
He brings them to every movie.
Yep.
We brought them to a hockey game we went to this past. I was working the hockey game. They went to it because there was a friends and family type situation where they gave out tickets. So we brought them. He oddly enough didn't want to wear them.
And that's what it is. Even with Dexter, sometimes I bring him, make sure to always bring him, even if he doesn't ask for them or doesn't want to wear them, but as long as they're always there. Because as soon as they ask for them and they're not there, it is a fucking shitstorm. So this dad who's behind us, I know that if that kid didn't ask for his headphones, if he didn't ask for the iPod, if he didn't ask for the tablet, as long as that dad had that there, that makes a big fucking deal. So kudos to that dad for knowing what type of dad he's got to be when you have a son that has different needs.
I know we're not quite getting into the movie yet, but on that subject, and you can debate this and go ahead and change my mind, but I feel that there's an issue there if you're bringing a tablet to a movie, even if it's an autistic issue.
No.
Like
If
I'm right behind you, and I bought tickets,
that's why this
for
guy
that.
sat right at the very back row.
Okay,
And he selected a seat to the very
granted,
back row.
Granted,
And right underneath the projector. So the light from the projector
that-
would have canceled out the light of the thing.
perfectly fine.
Yeah,
if you were
and-
to do that, like
Oh, yeah.
a row, even a couple of rows up, and it kept on bothering me, then do you not feel I would have the right to say, hey,
Absolutely. And that's
bothering
why
me?
it's like, hey, you know what? As a parent of an autistic kid
Yeah.
or a kid with, different needs, you've got to, they have select showings for kids with different
Yeah.
needs. Go to one of those, right?
I've
you have to
seen
go to one,
the,
and we've gone to those with Dexter and
low audio ones, right?
the low audio, higher lights, and moving around, talking and whatnot
Is that the
okay.
stroller times as well?
I think stroller times are different. Stroller times are where moms want to breastfeed while they're watching the show and stuff like
That's
that.
when I go.
That's right. That's when I go and dress up like a baby.
I dress up as a mom, and you're the baby.
You just cradle me, swaddle me.
What are you looking at?
I'm a baby. Give me some breast milk. Yeah. So, and then there was a dad with two kids in front of me, and they were like, I don't know, I want to say like fucking 6 and 11, similar to my boys' ages. And what was funny was that's why I said to you, did your son sit through all of it? Because we decided we had bought tickets for Elliot, my youngest kid, and I was like, I'm not bringing Elliot. There's no fucking chance he'll sit for 3 hours and 12 minutes. Not a chance.
Well, Alexander sat through most of it. He fell asleep for maybe 15 minutes, and then stuff started happening again, and then he was up again.
Dexter
He needed a little nap.
No, Dexter watched all of it. What was funny was a kid in front of us. When the girl starts explaining the way of water, the kid in front of us, a 6-year-old. She's like, the way of water and the feeling and the heart. And we were all part of the water. It's exactly the same speech as the first movie, but that's something I'll get into in a second.
The way of the forest.
This kid just goes, that's dumb. He just goes like that and then starts walking around. So he's down in this aisle. He was just walking.
Oh, I'd be annoyed at that.
Oh, but I didn't care. I
But
mean,
were you in the showing that was allowing that? And see,
oh, no. But, dude, there was this family, me and
Okay.
Dexter, two guys behind us who were like in their 50s. And I think.
but what if these guys in their 50s were annoyed the whole
I
time
don't
that
give
that
a
was
fuck.
happening?
Fuck those other people.
Yeah, but would they not have the right to complain?
Sure, go fucking complain.
Sit in your seat, fuck.
Let them. And then all of us other fucking parents turn around and go, shut the fuck up. We're watching a fucking movie with stupid blue people in it.
No.
Shut up.
I think I have more of a right to
You can
want to
complain,
enjoy the movie.
But I will
when-
just start
when-
yelling. If you were to fucking say to me, shut up, I'm trying to enjoy this movie, I
Well-
would go into overdrive in making you
No, but
not
I'd
enjoy
be
the
nice
fucking
about
movie.
it.
I wouldn't be at all.
I'd be like, excuse me, can you stop fucking right now?"
My response would be so immature and rude and mean and pissy. And I see what you mean, and I
Yeah.
totally agree, but my response would be like, okay, I'm done trying to watch this movie, and I'm just going to piss
If you
this
know
guy
your
off.
kid's going to be like that, there's time frames for that.
But you know what? If you're going to a fucking movie at 11 o'clock in the morning,
If I'm going to
No.
any movie,
if you're going at
any
11 in the
ti- no,
morning,
at
your
any
kid might walk around.
at any time, then I expect the same rules.
Nope.
That's not even an unwritten rule. That's a written rule that you sit in your seat and you stay there unless you have to go to the washroom. Unless you have to go get food.
The kid was bothering people. I don't see a problem. I mean, I
Well,
see where you're
that's what
coming
I'm
from.
saying.
But
That it would be bothersome.
it would bother.
And
Didn't bother me at all. When there's some asshole in the fucking theater that's mouthing off or constantly fucking
agree.
talking, those people annoy me.
Yeah.
Kids, I don't care. Kids are kids. Kids do stupid shit.
What about a kid kicking your seat? Because
Um,
I've said things right away. Like, nice. I do the quick just to like give the person a chance to get a clue. Because you want to be nice about it, right? So
No.
you want to give them the chance to realize their kid's being an asshole. So you go like this, or you look, and eventually the parent should be able to go, "Oh, why is this person? Okay, oh, my kid's kicking the seats. Fuck!" Like,
But also, you shouldn't have kids that are such dicks or kicking seats.
I completely
Right.
agree, and I completely understand if your kid kicks the seat once or twice.
It might be a fuck up or a mistake. Or something.
Yeah, it happens. But if it's constantly kicking, and trust me, when I say that I've said stuff to one kid or to the parent, and then it kept happening, and I've not lost my cool, but I've been like, it's happening again.
You stupid fuck.
I want to, but
Did I
I'm
ever
too
tell you?
nice.
And
You
I
know
probably-
I'm too nice.
I probably brought it up when I went to see the X-Files.
Still, no one's coming.
No one cares.
No
Why do you
one
think
likes
anybody
it.
cares? But did I ever tell you about when I went
My
to the
mom's not
X-Files?
even here.
And so go to the X-Files, and these teenagers come in, and they were like all rowdy and babbling, and I knew they were going to ruin. And it was just me and my buddy Neil. I was like, well, we can't fucking tell, because they're like, there was like fucking 6 or 7 of them. Like, they'll fucking kill us. And this very, very big black dude comes in, not at all the audience I would assume for the X-Files, because he was like a monster bodybuilder dude.
You
right?
gotta have the big black dude in your theater.
And what
You
was
have
funny
to.
is he comes in and he hears these kids, and he just looks over, and so they're over in the fucking corner seats. I'm like 3 seats behind where this black dude is, and he's there with his girlfriend or wife or whatever she was, and he goes, "I want to enjoy my X-Files movie. I don't want to have to tell anyone to be quiet."
Nice. That's a good way of
Just
doing
kind
it.
of, and he's looking around all of us, and these fucking teenagers done nothing from them from the whole movie, and I'm just like that guy.
That's great.
So
No,
that was great.
That's actually I forgot the word. But there's a
Racist.
Racist. There's a video going around currently on like public freakout type thing of these kids that came into a recent showing of a movie and started doing like a TikTok or something in front, like right in front of the screen. Go Edward, and they're white kids, like British or something.
Yikes.
And I'm just like, you're lucky there's no black person there that's about to kick your fucking ass.
Yep.
And like, if it was that's when the line has been crossed, and I can be an asshole.
You can start throwing shit at them.
Well, people in the comments were like, "Just throw your drink.
Yeah,
No one's gonna talk.
That's right.
Free refills.
Just
Go
throw
over and
shit
pick
at
it up." Yeah, I need this cup back.
I hate this generation.
Not
glad,
everyone.
I'm glad that the U.S. government is considering banning TikTok because it is a fucking scourge. I mean, we thought
I
that
don't.
Facebook was going to be a scourge. We thought that Instagram was going to be a scourge. Twitter was going to be a scourge. TikTok really is a scourge. It's terrible.
Don't agree with you in terms of I don't think it's like the Napster thing. I don't think you should make the tool illegal. I think you should just go heavy on the people that are misusing it.
Yeah. And what's good is if you do that, hopefully it'll disappear just like Napster did. And maybe give birth to something useful
Napster
like
is an
Spotify.
example of when you regulate the tool and not the people.
Anyways, Avatar.
Avatar.
Because I don't want this to be as long as the fucking movie.
Before
So,
we go into spoilers.
Shut up. I came walking into the theater and I said, Dexter, I have one word for this movie. And he goes, what's that? And I said, underwhelming. And he looks at me, he goes, don't you mean underwater?
Oh.
And I was like, that's my boy.
Yeah.
So that was quite funny.
I guess we know where this is going. Without spoiling anything, how would you rate this movie out of 10?
Oh my God, we're getting right to this already.
No, we could just say how we felt about the movie.
You know what? So I was thinking a lot about this because I knew you would ask.
Of course. I do every time.
Visually, this movie is incredible. It is extremely impressive to watch from a CG perspective. Every part of it. There was no part of it. No, there was no part of it for me.
I will debate this.
That I was like, the CG's poor there. I thought the whole thing looked really good. It is there are too many parts to it that do not need to be there. That could have been excised. And this story was, I felt like there were parts of it that were lifted right from, so jokingly, I feel like there was parts of this that were lifted from Reefer Madness. This story is so hackneyed and old that you're like, oh my God, dude, I remember watching shows like this, like back in the fucking like 1950s, like my mother married a werewolf. You know what I mean? Like it's so cheesy.
But the same can be said about the first Avatar.
Absolutely.
Pocahontas.
But the first one had, well, I'd say the first one is more Dances with Wolves. But
Okay. I really need to watch Dances with Wolves.
the movie, the story is so cliche and hackneyed and old, and everybody has seen the story that really drug it down for me.
This movie isn't about the story, obviously.
Obviously, yeah.
It's about the tech.
Yep, which is pretty dull, and then very exciting, and then dull, and then sort of exciting is the way it all went for me.
Yeah.
But so. Visually incredible, but from a story perspective, no. I was bored to tears with the story, and I found myself rolling my eyes. There were certain parts where I started laughing, and Dexter's really laughing. I'm like, this is so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And so the stupidest parts for me, without spoiling anything, one, the constant use of bro and cuz drove me up the fucking wall. It's like, bro, what are you doing, bro? Why would two Navi call each other bro? What's up, bro? What's up, cuz?
If the Rock is a
The Rock,
the Rock. What's his background?
like Samoan?
Samoan culture call each other Oos
Okay,
all the time. So I would assume they're trying to portray that kind of thing where it's like,
I guess, but that is too.
cuz, hey bro.
No,
It's too on the nose.
It should have, yeah. It should have been something like my brother, or it should have been something unique to the Navi.
Yeah.
Like saying bro, and especially cuz. and the fucking high fives. I was like, stop this.
They just wanted
This is so bad.
They just wanted like Gungan type thing.
It was so fucking bad.
Slap their paws against each other.
And the retconning of Quark or Quaron, or the fuck that bad guy's name is, had a kid.
Oh, that was so dumb.
I was like, what the fuck? Who would have fucked that guy? Kept
well,
the baby from
we're
that
doing
guy.
spoilers.
And
you just screwed up.
Because it's right at the start. It's effectively explained
Yeah,
right.
it's the
Not
story.
right at the start, but 30, 40 minutes in that it's his kid.
Okay, but aside from that, you thought it was great?
I would give it, if I had to, you know what? Jane, and this is what it's funny what I said to Dexter. I said, even if this movie sucks ass, right? It didn't suck ass, but it wasn't great. James Cameron has given me 4 of the best movies that I've seen in my entire life.
What movies are these?
Terminator 2, Aliens, The Abyss. Those are 4 of the best movies I have ever fucking seen.
I would say some people would say Titanic.
Absolutely, but
Which is a good movie.
That's the other thing I was going to say. Like, he has given some movies that have changed kind of the way that movies are made, changed the way that movies are like literally made. You know what I mean? He has brought so many advances to the film medium. So as he's kind of a shitty person, which you all know is fine. He can't write a fucking story to save his fucking life. No. These Avatar movies prove that he needs to get out of the editing room and let somebody else edit this fucking movie.
Yeah.
But I have to.
At least he can edit it, but someone needs to come in after
with
and
the final
shorten it.
edit. Yeah. I have to give kudos to fucking Jim Cameron. He's, like I said, man, he's given me 4 of the best movies I've ever seen.
So those 4 is a great pick.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
I love
like
those.
I remember watching The Abyss for the first time when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I was on the edge of my goddamn seat that entire movie.
That's
man.
the creepy one. Like it has the jellyfish and
where they go underwater.
And I'm not going to say anything more, but if you haven't seen The Abyss, and I'm sure there's a lot of Gen Zers and whatever, all our audience, go watch The Abyss. It's so worth it. Do they have a 4K transfer now?
I don't believe they do.
They need it. It's kind of like Sphere. Sphere's good too, but it's not James Cameron.
Sphere, I don't like
put them in
Sphere.
the same.
No.
echelon.
Sphere's story is stupid, and Sphere's ending is one of the worst endings I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it's like build and
then just fizzle.
Yeah.
But the scene
like Event
where
Horizon.
the crane is coming down in The Abyss, I have never been tenser watching a movie. I think I was like quite literally on the edge of my goddamn seat watching that, terrified of what would happen. I fucking hate the water. I hate being underwater, and this whole movie being underwater fucking petrified me.
What was that more recent one that is with the girl that never smiles well?
Kristen Stewart, Underwater. It's a fucking great
that
movie,
was
man. I
like
had
The
a ball
Abyss.
watching. Yeah. But I mean, Terminator 2, Aliens, like these are some of the best action movies ever made, right? But no. Okay, back to Avatar. We keep on trying to get off Avatar because we don't want to talk about it.
I agree with you. I say there's parts of what you say that I completely disagree with you, and part of that is CG. The CG, I don't know if it's the uncanny valley. Like my brain goes, that's not real.
Yeah.
Like that can't be real. Nothing. Like it just doesn't fit. Like you get all the water looks amazingly real. He did that was his project. That was his tech project for this movie. He started it, and I learned this from Kind of Funny actually, with their review. They mentioned that. What's the movie he did previously with the girl with the big eyes?
Avatar.
No, previous between that.
Alita Battle Angel?
I think it's that one. And
I think he was just a producer on Alita Battle Angel.
He was concepting the underwater camera in that movie. So that was a project for this movie to lead in and make that the main.
Your
tech.
goddamn thing is not on a fucking coaster.
Well, I'm using. Here, I'll reach.
Ladies and gentlemen, I bought this table and built this table with my own 2 hands, and this ass face won't even keep fucking coasters under it. Oh.
I pointed to his drink that's not on a coaster. Love it. So the tech for the water is amazing. The tech for the Na'vi, not so much.
You don't think so?
I don't feel so. I feel like it just doesn't fit everything else in terms of the tech. Like everything, it's like he developed just the water and the stuff under the water
And thought like,
and the
oh, the stuff
forests
that we used
and
from the
what-
first movie is good enough.
Yeah, he just like upgraded it a bit, and it's just like
What about the new like mer
just doesn't
people?
fit.
I kept on calling them mer people.
they're in the same box. They just don't fit. Like the whales fit, whatever those. They're not whales, but you know,
Two cows or sea
the,
cows.
yeah,
or something.
the underwater forest stuff, like all the greenery, whatever. It all fits.
I
They
think
just don't.
what bothered me was
The
he was
movement.
trying to be very, she's my sea sister. We are connected. I'm like, I know this is not what Jim Cameron's like. I've seen his other movies. Like, I know this is not how he's not a spiritual blah, blah, blah.
You have to believe that if he's not great at doing scripts, he's gotten someone to do that, and like he
well,
just
that's why
gives
the
his
movie has
input.
the movie has other screenwriters.
Yeah.
But I'm watching. I'm like, you know what? I don't. This
And it
isn't
has
what I
to be
came here.
woke.
Yeah, this is what I came here to watch this fucking movie for. Like, I want to watch really amazing special effects, and I want to watch really good action because I know this is what the guy can do. And I feel like he was really, and you can tell at the end battle, he was really forced to think differently, and in my opinion, not as well as he could have to get that PG rating.
I did.
There's so much in this movie that should have been R that wasn't. And I was like, oh man, this would have been a lot more fun.
On that note, I did like the end battle. I hated the end battle's ending.
Okay.
Like the end to the end battle.
Okay. Yeah.
I just found it boring
yep.
and stupid.
Oh,
like,
fuck.
And
Especially after 3 hours, then to have a wait like that. For me, it was the
No
message. So
spoilers.
this movie wants to be a message movie. Big business is bad. Big business takes a little and wastes everything else. Yeah, we got that from the first movie. So you don't need to do that again.
oh god, did they ever put that forward with the jets coming with the rocket?
For me, it was
Fire
more
coming down.
the sea cow and the brain
Oh,
stuff.
that was huge because like I used to watch the whaling show, the where they Greenpeace or whoever is going after the whalers and and doing anything they can to stop them. And then whenever the whalers actually get past them and catch a whale, it's super sad, and you get to see their feelings. And I'm sure you'd be like, "Fuck off."
I don't give a fuck.
But me, I care about the whales, right? And I'm not saying you don't, but
Fuck those whales.
in these situations, I feel like they're taking advantage of whaling and for profit.
That show's also
instead of-
extremely emotionally manipulative, but that's
Of
besides
course,
the point.
I'm sure it is, but so is ghosting.
Ghosting whales.
So you were,
That's what I do when I find them on Tinder.
whaling
And then
ghosts.
I'm like, shit, look how fat she is. And I ghost that whale.
the thing is, it got to me. It
You have
it
so many
hurts.
feelings.
It hurts to see that, and which is like that worked. I love. Okay, we'll get into it. Do you want to just
Remember
go,
when we were talking about Avatar?
Do you want to go through the plot?
Sure. Jake Sully. So, all right.
Do you want me to read it?
No, because I'm going to explain
it'll be another 3
what
hours?
this fucking movie is.
All right.
Bad guy. What's his name? Quaritch or Quark? Bad guy.
The
The guy
army
who's been
dude.
remade as a fucking Navi.
We can go straight to the starting and be
So
like,
this guy that's been remade,
fire.
the bad guy from the last one. So they can the writers of this movie are so fucking uninventive.
Yeah.
They're like, we have a whole planet that has different fucking Navi on it, different factions of Navi. You know what bad guy we need? The guy from the fucking first one. Like, they can't even come up with a fucking new bad guy.
I worry that that's going to be the case for the next 3 movies
You
too.
got that's
like,
that's why he survives at the end.
It's
of it.
like
Holy moly! Even the phone doesn't like it.
I'm every time, but
was
I
waiting
feel
for
like
it.
the only thing that changes is the subplot.
Literally, it's very tiny, you know. But so this one, bad guy, they brought him again, retconning, because this guy would never want to be a fucking Navi. We saw that first movie. This guy thinks the Navi are fucking garbage.
Well, at what point does revenge get in that way?
I don't think ever.
Because
Because that's like telling this guy, hey, you know what? The only way to get back against your enemy is to become your enemy. The only way to get back at Hitler
There's
is
a
to become
saying for that,
Hitler.
isn't there? Like,
I don't think this guy would do it. I don't think, but maybe I'm wrong.
but he did.
Yeah, sure. he
But
did.
the way around that is to say it's not you.
Yeah, it's not you. Yeah, it's your consciousness or some
It's your
dumb
clone.
shit. That's so dumb.
your
So they
consciousness,
clone him and they make him a Navi. And now what's even stupider? So this movie had so many parts where I was laughing at how stupid it was. Even his cloned version of him has the scratches on the fucking side of his head. It's like, really? So if you were to clone me right now, it would also have
that dumb face.
it would also have my tattoos because my tattoos are part of my DNA, I guess. So fucking
Maybe
stupid.
it's a Navi Planet issue because that's where they get the gel or whatever
Sure.
to be able to do this shit.
Anyway, that was fucking dumb. And then he falls in with the Marines, and there's these Navi Marines, and
Which
we go into
are
this
the
room.
same Marines as before,
Yep.
but not cloned, just changed. They did the thing
Yeah,
that
they're
Jake
avatars.
Sully
Yeah,
does
the avatars.
in the first one. Yeah.
But so they show up. One's bald, and then they turn a corner, and this one girl, she's like arms up, looking all tough. She's covered in avatar tattoos.
I'm going to get misogynistic here,
okay.
and I'm curious.
Gonna get or are?
Would you have sex with a Navi?
Oh, fucking right, I would. That woman would throw me around and beat the piss out of me. It'd be great.
On that note, did you notice the nipples?
I did notice nipples this time around,
I was surprised.
and I was looking over.
And it's Disney now.
I was looking over Ellie, or Dexter. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But
Like you really have to look for it, but
this
it's
girl
there.
is covered in tattoos, and I'm thinking, who the fuck tattoos their avatar? You know what that is? That's literally me going to making like a real doll of myself, and then going, you know what this real doll's missing? Tattoos.
Did they explain if this is an avatar or if it's the combination like Sully does?
I don't know. No,
You-
because Sully is
you
looked
get
at
the
it-
difference.
Yeah, they're disgusted by Sully. They call him a half breed, and his kid's half breed and stuff like that. But no, I think they're avatars.
So their bodies are still up there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think, but they really
Because
don't.
they
They
don't
don't
go.
explain
Yeah,
that very much.
I'm sure it's shown, but it was just like glazed over.
Yeah, it was like, oh yeah, they're avatars too. Okay, so back here in the, but
Because they would have to be on the planet, and they would have to form with the tree to be able to converge the two bodies.
but in so let's go back to Aliens, right?
The movie.
In Aliens, you learn that this team of Marines are strong fucking Marines with, I want to say, one or two hackneyed lines, always spoken by Bill Paxton,
This
which
is
is
definitely
great.
aliens. Like, yeah.
I'll get into that in a second.
Yeah.
He rips off
It
every
rips
one
off
of his
a lot
fucking
of that.
movies.
Now
Every
that
one
I'm
of his
thinking
other
about that,
movies.
I'm just like, what? Yeah.
So, but see, with Alien, and what's fucked up is Aliens is a nice, like 2 hours and 20 minutes. And he has the Marines. You learn that the
There's
Marines
no
are a
story
cohesive
there
unit,
either, really.
but there's no fucking, like when what the fuck's Wizardowski? No, the Apone.
Sigourney Weaver.
Apone is the leader, the black dude of the Marines.
Oh, okay.
And he's their drill sergeant. He's like, get it out, let's go, absolute badass, as he says. And he goes, what are you, bad? What are you? Like, the way I imagine Marines are, okay? Seeing these fucking Avatar Marines going, hoorah, hoorah, all the time was embarrassing. I was like, dude, stop trying to prove how tough they are and show how fucking
But
tough
isn't
they
that
are.
a normal thing for?
Hoorah!
I'm gonna get on the
A
bad.
big blue 9-foot fucking CGI alien going, giving the grimace and going,
I'm
hoorah!
gonna get on the
and
bad
then the girl
side of.
shows up and she's got tattoo. I'm like, this looks fucking stupid. It looked stupid. And that's when I was giggling. And Dexter's like, what are you giggling? I'm like, this is so dumb.
And the designer glasses.
The sunglasses. Oh my fuck. This one guy that's in sunglasses all the time is like, my favorite was the grimace, Watching the Navis trying to, yeah, fuck yeah, hoorah.
But that's a
It
lot.
was
A lot of
so
them anyway.
bad.
Like, look at the military, any military, and like that's the you have to go in there and you have to prove yourself and be a man,
Sure.
even if you're a woman. You have
And
to
when
be
you
a
show 'em-
man.
and when you show it in Aliens with a whole bunch of people covered in fucking weapons, and they've all got to have because they're going up against something that they've never gone up against before.
Yep.
God, dude, that's fucking scary. And they're going up. You know these aliens. You've seen. I
So
get
they
it.
have to huff and puff. I get it.
But when you're a 9-foot blue Smurf cartoon, you look moronic, covered in fucking tattoos, going "Hoorah, best of the best Marines!"
I just
you
think
look like a
you're
moron.
You're still stuck in the mentality of what they do,
And that's what they were trying to do, and
Yeah.
it didn't work. For me, it fucking did not work.
along with the fact that the Navi looked like shit in this movie. I'm sorry.
And the other thing that I just was so fucking irritating. I'm not going to bother with the story because the story was so lame, so hackneyed, so cheap, so old that I like I said, I'm pretty sure they stole parts of it from
It's
Reefer
pretty
Madness.
straightforward.
Yeah,
They're going after
Jake Sully.
Jake Sully. It's kind of like half revenge and half we have to go after the leader of the resistance, right? And then because it gets so bad, Jake Sully leaves his group,
Tribe, yep.
which is fucking stupid in
Makes no
itself,
sense. Yep.
and then goes to a new tribe to hide out.
And then the movie stops for an hour while stopping for an hour. That part, my favorite part of the movie. Learning all about the water and going underwater and learning all that
Should
shit.
have been at
Man,
the
this is
start.
exciting.
Yeah.
And then, oh yeah, they literally lose the fucking Marines for an hour.
And the parents, Jake Sully and his wife, nowhere to be seen.
And then it's like, oh, remember the Marines and Jake Sully? Yeah, they're back. And you're like, oh, okay. I guess
This
we'll get
is
back to the movie.
obviously a movie that's setting up new main characters.
Yeah.
So that we can get rid of the old tired actors and bring in the new
The
ones.
part with his son meeting that, I want to call it like Tuco. I can't remember the thing's name, or Poncho or Panchi or something. That big sea cow thing, I thought that was very cool. You know, very
I loved it.
hackneyed.
Loved it.
But very cool. Best part of the fucking movie.
Agreed.
And then it's, remember there's Marines and they're searching for Jake Sully. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot this is in this fucking
no one
movie.
cares. Go back to the whale.
There's a guy named Spider who is
son.
Quark's son.
Quark's?
Whatever the
yes,
bad guy's
yes,
name
you're
is,
right. Yeah.
Quaritch or Quacker or Quaker,
Quacker.
whatever.
Let's
I can't
call him
remember Quackers.
Cracker.
Okay, so Quackers has a son named Spider,
Quackers.
and Quackers they catch Spider, and Spider's like, "Fuck you, man! I'm gonna tell you fucking anything." And then he's like, "Well, Spider, I'll give you back to the lab guys if you don't help me out." Fine, I'll do it, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
And then he's helping them out.
Yeah,
and
and I'm like, how dumb are you?
What fucking side is Spider on? And I'm like,
Exactly.
is the idea that they're winning him over to the bad side?
He's so foldable.
Flip-flop. He does
Yeah,
flip-flops.
it's just
And then I'm like, what fucking side is Spider on? Because now I'm not rooting for or against Spider. I'm literally confused. I'm like, which fucking side are you on?
and there's no storytelling for this.
Nope.
It's just like, oh, he happens to give this part away. Oh yeah, but he's laughing about it the whole time, like, I don't,
You're supposed to close its mouth, stupid.
why are you giving away secrets, and then being like nonchalant about it? Are you that dumb?
And then and here's where you get really what's his name? Quackers. Quackers realizes that Spider is not his son, but his person's son that he was made from. So hopefully everybody's fucking following along here.
Oh, there's a lot of issues with this because
then-
we have the whole Sigourney Weaver thing as well.
But then he's like,
That's separate.
yeah, where does that go? but then
So all
there's
of
the end when Quackers is like, son, come with me. He's like, then because it's PG-13, they
Nope.
get one fuck. So he's like, fuck you. Ah, then he flies away. And you're like, what the fuck was the purpose of that?
Yeah.
Like, there's so many scenes in this where you're like, what is the purpose of that? Like, why did that bother to happen? Outside of, like you said, setting it up for the next fucking movie.
Oh, yeah.
And if there's
This is
one
huge
thing
setup.
that irritates the shit out of me, it's setting it up. Now, sometimes it can be good. Empire Strikes Back, perfect, man. Frees Han Solo and Carbonite. Boba Fett takes him away. Princess Leia is crushed, gives her her arc for the next movie. Great. Even though they destroy that arc in the first fucking 10 minutes of the movie, whatever. But
They're going to Game of Thrones this, and they're going to jump
Yeah.
years. They're going to be like, oh, Sully is like a grandpa now.
And he
like,
just kind of sits there and he's, oh, you.
what's
when I was
his
young.
son that survived? Oops,
I
spoiler,
think their names
we're
are
in
like Boro
spoilers,
or Noko or
is going to be like an
Loyo.
adult now.
He's an adult now, and he listens to fucking stabbing. Not stabbing.
So
Pursuit of
can we
Happiness.
talk about Sigourney Weaver?
Sure.
Okay,
Now, was Sigourney Weaver somebody in the movie?
you didn't pick up on this.
Yeah, she's the daughter.
Yes,
But was that Sigourney Weaver acting as the daughter?
Yeah.
It was. Okay.
the whole time, and voice modulated to be younger,
Wow.
and facial younger, everything younger.
So why don't you explain to me what her
Where she came
powers
from?
are?
Well, first, where she came
Okay,
from.
where she came from.
So Sigourney Weaver had sex with somebody.
They give the impression that it's the nerdy guy.
But it's not going to be that. We're going to find out later. It's going to be something else.
Maybe it was Quakers. Maybe it was Quackers.
It would be interesting if it was
Giovanni Ribisi?
no, if it was the main character dude.
Sully?
Yeah,
Ooh.
it would be very interesting. I think it's going to be. It's going to come back. I don't know how, but
Is it going to be like a
why would you have that there?
Star Wars thing? Who is my father? Who is my
Well,
father?
why would you have that there if you?
They're retconning so fucking much. Ugh, whatever.
But okay, so mystery father. Maybe it's miraculous conception. Maybe it's like just maybe Sigourney Weaver did miraculous conception, not miraculous, but in vitro type thing.
Immaculate conception.
But using
in vitro. Okay, I know what you mean.
planet sperm,
Sure, sperm from the fucking know-and-all tree.
that gel that they get.
See, that's I feel like
squirted in.
she went into the tree when she died, and then the tree made her pregnant.
I don't know. It's
And
so
then-
dumb.
And the reason I'm thinking this is legitimately what it is because this daughter has special fucking force powers.
Exactly. Yeah.
So much
Only
of this
for
movie,
this planet.
so much of this movie ripped off from Star Wars. It's not even fucking funny.
Yeah.
Like she's like, oh, she's just this like farm girl, arguably farm because she's just like a simpleton. That's not what she is, but just a very simple family. A very simple family of Sigourney Weaver's character, the daughter.
Okay.
They're just a very simple family, right?
She's part of.
Jake Sully's family, but
Yeah.
they're not fucking senators or astronauts or anything. They're just simple fucking
Technically, they are in their forest tribe.
people. Okay, but she's the outcast loner,
Yeah.
Right?
Anyone who's
and
got 5 fingers. Or
she
something.
discovers that she has special powers
But she doesn't care about it at first.
because
She's just like, whatever.
these are going to become. She's going to be the new leader that leads the Na'vi tribes to be all
Oh yeah.
together, and it's just like, yeah, I've seen this. That's called fucking Luke Skywalker. Like we've all seen that fucking thing before. And again, that's what I mean by this. The whole movie was taking parts of the Abyss. It was taking parts of Aliens. It was taking parts of Star Wars. It was taking parts of a lot of his older movies and his friends' other movies. And just, you want to do that, that's fine because there's no new original stories. But it was the fact that it was done so like blatant and poorly. It was so bland. Like there was nothing.
I think it came off more poorly because it didn't go anywhere. The only place it went to was at the end of the film. She used it to help her find her mother.
She gets a bunch of light fish.
One of her mother.
A bunch of light fish.
Yeah.
Okay. Another thing we got to talk about that.
And the talking to the circle in the water.
Oh, yep.
That was the obvious. Anyone should have picked up on. She's talking to the planet through her mind.
She's talking to Eva, Ovo,
Well, we don't know if it's
Awa.
the tree of life or the underwater tree of life.
Who cares?
Or if there's an over incumbent just
That's
the
what I think it's
planet.
going to be. It's the planet. But Zoe Saldana in this movie and the holy fuck, calm down with that. How many times she was upset just going,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. They took it from the first movie and just was
And
like,
they did
do
it
more.
like-
Do more of that.
So this movie starts off with the plot point of the first movie where they destroy the forest. So ships coming down the street, and she goes,
Yeah.
when that happens. And then they're like, he's like, no, we got to leave, dude. We got to fucking leave this tribe. And then her son gets lost. My son, he's lost. and you're like, stop doing that.
Yeah, it was very
And she
flat.
cries all the time.
It was a very flat character this whole movie.
She cries all the time, and you're like, and there's so many times where she's like, no, Jake Sully. She goes back. So she is this woman who learns to love Jake Sully and talk like Jake Sully and have kids with Jake Sully. And then I guess when she gets upset, she goes back to her fucking default Navi roots. She's like, no, Jake Sully, I will not leave my tribe.
She was
And she hisses like a cat at
she
people.
ended up being a sub character, like arm candy.
Yeah.
By
But
the
then
end of the movie, it didn't matter.
she's like, no,
She could have died.
every decision she makes is the wrong one. Every decision she makes is no one would do that. He says, dude, you know how we protect our family? We fucking book and we hide.
That's a true thing, but also, okay, they left the tribe, the forest group, to in hopes that the forest group will stop being bothered, stop being targeted.
Right.
But then you're just leaving them to die.
Or they'll say, oh, Sully's not here anymore. Okay, we'll kill you guys, maybe, or we'll just move on.
Because what happened with the
But the
water
point
people
is, Sully is like, we protect the family, right? And it's a good line. This family's our fortress. We protect our family. So if someone was coming and hunting you down, saying, I will burn everything to find you. You're like, okay, I'm going to book it. Sorry, Kingston, you guys might get fucking wiped out, but I got to protect my own. And leave.
he doesn't know what's going to happen.
Makes
does he?
perfect sense. His wife is like, no, we need to stay and fight. They will kill us.
Yeah.
No, we need to
Either
stay
way.
and fight. You're an idiot. We're fucking leaving. And then Sully's like, when he gets to a new place with with Aquaman and the Mer people, he's like,
Who is
yeah,
the
sorry,
dude from the first season of Fear the Walking Dead?
Oh, that's right. Yep.
And who's the wife?
Kate Winslet?
Yeah, I did not get that until like today when I was watching the Kind of Funny Thing. I was like, really, Kate Winslet?
I do like that the great so they're like, do we let Jake Sully and his family stay? And this really happens in this fucking movie. So if you're a woman, just put any dignity and pride in the back seat for a bit, because the men talk and they're like, hey, we want to move in. I see you.
It's
a
a tribal thing, though.
And then, yeah, but you know what women know how to do? They know how to talk. You know what the women in this fucking movie don't do? They don't talk, because these two women go up to each other and they go and hiss at each other.
Yeah,
And
it's
their men
very
are like, get back, woman. Stop speaking. Men are
animalistic.
speaking.
Yeah.
I was, oh my fuck. I'm watching. I'm like, this is awful.
We went back a couple steps.
Scenes like this were awful. Like,
It was very, like, this whole movie was very, I'm a man, hear me roar.
That's right.
And the women were all backseats.
that's right. You're arm candy. You shut the fuck up and you support what I fucking tell you to support.
Yep.
That's what it felt like.
Yeah, because, like, all lead characters in this movie were men.
Yep. All the battles are men, except
yeah.
at the end. So Zoe Saldana goes there, and then cries and then yells and then says, "I'll kill everyone because I lost my son."
I did not feel a thing for that.
Nope.
There was no
Because she's doing this fucking
Didn't
fucked
care.
up all the time.
this kid that we hardly knew because the story wasn't set up properly.
Not to mention, the two brothers look very similar.
Yeah.
So I'm like, which one is dead? Oh, it's the older one?
You gotta
Oh,
wait
okay.
for them to talk. One of them is an asshole, and one of them is not, and the asshole survives. But they built up the asshole. If the asshole died, then we'd feel something.
yeah.
But then they didn't do anything except for watch your brother.
Yep.
Watch your brother. You're in
supposed to look out
charge
for
of your brother. Like, and blame this dude for the brother being an asshole. Come on.
It was so old. Like, but you're right. At the end of it, when fucking Burko or Bop Dop or whatever the fuck this Navi guy's name is, when he dies and Zoe Saldana is going, when he dies, you feel nothing.
No.
You're like, okay, you've got 3 other fucking kids that you've got to look after, plus fucking Spider-Bait is here now. So you're like, all right.
I was wondering, like, that whole scene, I was wondering why the fuck the spider thing, like, I was just like,
Don't get it.
okay, you saved your father from dying. you should have just gone with them.
Mhm.
Like not real life. That should be your decision. But I mean, like in story terms,
Yep.
it would have been a better story for you to
That's right.
then go with your father and build that.
That's a better way to set up this next movie. Like Spider is conflicted, but feels that he's got to be part of his dad. And then when he meets, Bobo or whatever their fucking younger son is, that's going to be the battle of the next movie is Bobo versus Spider, right?
I think eventually we're gonna have the dad crossover, and he's
It
gonna
could
be
but
he's gonna
I think
team with.
I think
Jake Sully.
Bobo versus Spider is going to be a big deal. But the problem is with
Yeah.
Spider, you're like, whose side are you fucking on? Are you with your dad? Are you with Bobo?
It was so dumb.
Yeah, it may and by the end of it, you're like, okay, I feel like we just watched a whole movie that if you would show me the last 15 minutes of it, I'd be totally set up for the next movie. You know what I mean? Like Spider saved his dad, but then doesn't like his dad and leaves. Bobo's older brother is dead. Bobo's a little upset. He has a friend called Tuco, who's a big sea cow. His sister can do magic because she talks to Ewa at the end. There you go. And the problem is it took 3.5 fucking hours to tell this story. But again, love Jim Cameron. The guy has given me 4 of the movies that I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. The best movies I've ever seen in my life.
These aren't any of them.
No. The
I've never been a
CG
fan of Avatar either. So
No, I did not like that first Avatar at all. And I feel like this one, the same way I felt about Avatar. A very impressive technical achievement.
Yeah.
But from a story perspective, absolutely not. It fails in almost every regard.
I'd like to see it again.
No.
In 3D IMAX with the like if you want to do that,
I don't
high
want to see
frame rate, I would do it. But
I'll go see it just to remind myself how much I fucking hate that high frame rate because I hate that high frame rate.
if it's done well, like if it's certain certain scenes that fit it, then fine. Maybe it's underwater scenes. Who knows? Like when they're going
Yep,
fast.
I
and
really
such.
enjoyed the underwater stuff. But it was basically the first movie over again, and then it turned into Aliens for whenever it was the Marines, and then it turned the Abyss when they were learning about all the new sea creatures that are underwater, and then it turned into the Breakfast Club when all the kids were meeting each other and learning how to, fuck around with each other and get the goads of each other.
Yeah, that was like
it's so hackneyed from other movies.
Yeah, exactly. It's its own separate movie. That part. Like,
Yeah.
It's just, oh.
I don't want to see it again. I'll go see the high frame rate just to remind myself how much I don't like it. But if I had to give it a score, I'd give it a 6 out of 10
Yeah.
on the merits of Jim
I
Cameron.
might even
He's an
go
amazing
5.
guy. No, I got to give it a 6 because Jim Cameron, again, has given me 4 of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. And for that reason, he could make dog shit for the rest of his career, but he'll always be good because of those.
If
those
we
4.
go to it eventually,
Together, naked,
yeah, exactly. That's how we do it all the time.
to the breastfeeding one.
That's why they don't let us videotape. Maybe it'll change my mind with because I went in a 2D theater.
Okay.
Like the
What's
small
CG look
theater.
really? What's CG look really shitty?
Just any of the Navi. Like
Really? No, I thought it looked
I
fucking
felt
great.
it just like it was like everything looked great except for that. I felt their motions were just wrong. It was just off. It was just. But again, that could be my interpretation of my mind going. People don't walk that way, but they're not people.
They're not 9 feet
so
tall.
like I don't know. I expected more from the CG in terms of how people move.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe the emotions, like the emoting.
Yeah. Not a lot of emotions, unless you're going,
It's just, it was off. But the water looked amazing.
That's what I mean. For me, the one word, because I was sitting there like, what sums this up perfectly? And underwhelming is really what sums it up. Not terrible, not greatest I've ever seen in my life, not worst I've ever seen in my life. Just, I was underwhelmed. This should have been better, and it wasn't.
Yeah. Instead of, I just wish he wouldn't rely just on the technical feat.
I feel like maybe he's going the Robert Zemeckis route. Like, remember how Robert Zemeckis went kind of crazy with mocap stuff, and then only recently has started coming back to, oh yeah, actors can act.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe that's what Jim Cameron's doing. Is he's going a little nutty with the CGI, and hopefully he comes back and makes another movie like another Aliens.
This is already doing gangbusters.
Of course it is. And you know what? like power to it, man. Like I said, 4 best movies ever made. He deserves it.
I would. I can't decide if it's a 5 or a 6, so I'll just leave it as 5.5. I wasn't. I was into the sea cow thing, the whale stuff. That was the best part.
Yep.
I totally agree with you on that.
Yep.
I loved it. I loved the talking to the earth thing, even though it was cliche.
Yep.
Like it was like.
But it made for
It didn't go anywhere yet.
It made for something to be interested in.
Well, it's just building to something in future movies. I get that, but there's so much in these movies where it's like, oh, here's something, and then we'll drop it.
And
Here's something.
Another
and,
thing
who cares?
I fucking hate. It's the same reason I fucking hate all these new Marvel movies. It's like, remember this and remember this and remember this and remember this for the next movie. It's not important now, but remember it for later. Like, dude, show me the movie I'm watching now. I don't give a fuck about what happens
I know you
later.
hate that, but I do like that.
I don't
It's
at
a
all.
comic book trope type thing where like people love that kind of shit where it's like, oh my gosh, they mentioned that thing that happened 3 years ago in Iron Man in the jungle in that cave.
I guess there's people, that do enjoy that. It's just that's just not for me. Not anymore. I used to like it when it was a contained universe, like when Marvel's Avengers universe. You know what I mean? But now that it goes and there's fucking multiverses and you'd be like fucking Brainiac with that huge fucking brain to remember everything.
If you'll come around after the multiverse when we start just getting focused on
I don't think so.
Specific things like X-Men
Because
and
I've
Fantastic Four.
I've seen this Quantum Mania garbage, the trailer for that. That movie looks so
You're so worried about that?
I'm not going to see it unless you force me to.
No, I'm forcing you to. I told you this already.
It looks so laughably bad.
I'm worried.
Oh
yes.
man, it looks so
I
fucking
am into
stupid.
it because I can pretty much tell what's already going to happen.
Okay.
I feel like what's his face?
Kang?
Kang is going to be he's going to be a different Kang.
Okay.
Because we know that there's multiple Kangs in different universes, and they all fight each other, but there's still some left over.
But Paul Rudd, for me, and I'm sure not for anybody else, has reached the point that Chris Pratt has reached with, okay, the goofy thing. I'm
just
done,
kill
dude.
him.
I'm done with it. Just start either being serious or start just die.
I don't think he's going to die. I think he's going to be less used later on.
Hopefully.
I think he's going to be back for whatever that's not Secret Wars, but
What's Secret Wars?
Was it Secret Wars? What's the one that's coming to Disney Channel?
That's Secret Wars.
The TV
or Secret Invasion or Invasion?
Secret Invasion.
Yeah.
That's okay. So Secret Wars, he'll be back for that because they're going to do a lot of different.
I hope he'll get
people
wiped out.
Who knows?
We can only hope.
Anyway, back to this.
Which we keep on trying to get away from.
It's true.
Maybe that's why it's 3.5 fucking hours long.
Underwhelming would be the word of the day.
Yep. So, I'm not going to see it again unless you force me to. And we hope that you enjoyed this by the several hundred people in our chat room right now.
Let's fake it and see if people show up next time.
I'm just typing.
Yeah.
Click, add in some click, click, clack sounds.
No advertisements this time.
Yes. So, Avatar 2, underwhelming, and
Avatar 2 is like poo. I don't want to do it again, but it happens.
we're sorry that you've been watching it.